Hi, today I'm going to show you the modifications I made to my Malibu X Factor Kayak. It's powered by a 12 volt 24 group battery. It's got a Lowrance Elite 5 fish finder on it, pedal steering, a speed controller, and is propelled by a Newport Vessels 46 pound trolling motor. I chose that trolling motor because it's rated for both salt and fresh water. So now I'm going to go up and give a little demonstration of how some of this stuff works. Okay, up here I have the pedal steering. So if you look to the rear of the trolling motor, when I push on the right pedal, the trolling motor will turn and the kayak goes right. And the same on the left. Push forward on the left, and it's going to turn left. And if you look, the control arm in the back goes back to a zero position or straight ahead after you release the pedals. And that's accomplished by the springs back here, which I'll get into a little bit more detail. Right here is I have the control for my speed controller. It's not the standard 5 forward and 3 reverse. This is all electronic, so it actually draws less amperage, which means you can stay out on the water longer. So I'm going to turn this little potentiometer, and you can watch propeller spin for the forward, stop, or 0, and then in the reverse direction. So that's the main parts of it. So now I'll get you some close-ups on some of these other modifications. This right here is the view from the seat looking forward. And as I turn around here, there's a seat which is a modified stadium seat, which I've also done a little tutorial on if you want to check that out. And as we go towards the front hatch, which is a waterproof hatch where a lot of people will use that as either a live well or a cooler. Right now, on the front of it, I have mounted this instrument panel that has a voltmeter, as well as a 12 volt power port and a USB charging port. And I also have my fish finder attached to it, and come around the back here, and you can see where I have the cables running through the kayak. What's great about the X Factor is it has a recessed area underneath for mounting of the transducer. Now, what I did for the center hatch is I use that to house all my electronics for the kayak. So let's open this thing up. And you can see right in there, I have a waterproof fuse box. And to the left of that, I have a 60 amp circuit breaker for the trolling motor. And come around here, and I have a waterproof box that houses the speed controller, and next to it is the connections as it goes further down the kayak. And this was the dial I was using to control the trolling motor. You can see it's in the 0 position or off, and it's got a forward and reverse. And right next to it, I have a kill switch mounted. And we're going to go to the back. And the lines I used for my control pedals is Dyneema 2mm thick. And you can come around here and you can see how I have it hooked up. And these are the springs I was talking about that return it to the straightforward position. And then also what I have here is this is just a little quick release in case you go into shallow waters or if you hit something in the water so you don't damage your trolling motor. And that just goes to a little cam setup underneath the seat. So that's it. Like I said, I've done some other tutorials about this, so if you have any questions, just go ahead and leave them in the comment section or check out those other videos. Thanks a lot.